Please tell me, it's not all right to be out here at like breakfast time getting fully baked.
Mr. Murphy, it's Liam Crowley with Screen Rant. A genuine honor to be here with you today.
Nice to chat to you.
I spoke with my mom earlier today because she is an English as a second language teacher in the Boston public school system. And what she deals with compared to the school in this film is night and day a little bit, but I'd say I've heard 20% to the level of extreme of the stories that Steve deals with in this film. And one of the questions I asked her was how she got fulfillment in the job, because that was something I found so interesting about Steve. She said, every day is a new day. I still like it. I believe in these guys. They have a wealth of knowledge that I learn from them. What does Steve learn about himself through his students?
I think your mum just kind of answered that question. That's brilliant. But yeah, both my parents are retired teachers. And I feel there has to be something in it because it is so taxing emotionally. You have to give so much of yourself. Teachers are so undervalued and so underpaid. There has to be something that makes them get up every morning and do it every day. And I think it's exactly what your mum described, that you learn from these kids too, and when you can help some kid or you connect with some kid and you can really help them become themselves or see the best of themselves, that must make you keep going,
Very much so. She had a tough year last year. There were a couple students that got under her skin, but something that she always kept at the forefront was never let them see you sweat. She would leave little voice memos to herself. You got this, keep going. Felt like Steve did the same thing in this movie. He has those moments of frustration and rage, but they're always in private. He's always showing up for his students and using a little bit of a sense of humor to tap into them. Do you think Steve echoes that sentiment of never let them see you sweat?
Yeah, I think, you want to feel like you know what you're doing. I think you want to let them feel like you're carrying them, you know what I mean? And you have them, particularly in a school like this, where it's not a mainstream school. These kids have a lot of challenges and they're excluded from school. And, I suppose society sees them as a problem or a statistic. And if you let that fester, it can build and build and build into something else. And I think the whole philosophy of the school is to make them feel like, no, you're valuable and you're worth something and you're good enough, you know what I mean?
There are a lot of great character tics to Steve, particularly in his physical appearance. Something I don't believe we ever had explained in the film is the handwriting on his hands.
Yeah.
Can you share what that was?
I mean, it was a simple thing. Like I felt like he's constantly like behind time. He doesn't have enough time. He got to do this list. I used to do that all the time when I was before like phone notes. You just write stuff on your hands. So I think it's something to do with like getting tires for the car or something. And that's a real note because his car is falling apart. And that's a real note from a number from that era. So we just made it up,
I do have one spoiler question for you that we would save for after release.
Okay.
Fair game?
Sure.
The ending with Shy. Yeah. We don't necessarily see him come out of the water. Yeah. And Steve is all muddied up and he kind of had his trip. Do you believe Steve had a physical role in saving Shy's life?
Oh, I ain't gonna answer that.
No? All up for interpretation?
I think it's up to the audience to decide, yeah.
My perspective is tough. My perspective is that Shy heard Steve calling for him, and that was enough to change his mind. And he got out of the water on his own.
I like it.
Okay.
I also think, there's another version. If you read the novel, there's another version of people should go and read the novel as well.
Okay. There's so much to dissect with this film.
Yeah.
I'll wrap with this. This is the first film of your new production studio.
Second.
Is the ambition going forward to do more films based on adapted source material, or are you going to explore original screenplays, maybe play with bigger franchise IP? What's the ambition with the studio going forward?
It's quite broad, but so it's myself and Alan Maloney, who's my producing partner. We've known each other for a long time. We don't want to limit it to any one particular thing. We're open to lots of things. We're developing lots of things. I think if I were to narrow it down in any way, we would like to make things that have some sort of point of view, because it takes an awful long time to make something and get something out there and, promote it and get it in theaters or get it on a platform. It's an awful lot of effort. So you really need to believe in the stuff you're putting out there. I just don't think the world needs more stuff just for the sake of it. So we want to put out stuff that we think is worthwhile.
Yeah, this is a tremendous picture. It has a lot of meaning. I'm excited for my mom to watch it on her own time. And I hope she showed it to her class too, because I think it would change a lot of perspectives.
Yeah, tell her to do that.
I'll fully wrap with this. You're from County Cork.
Yeah.
My family's from Bantry, and you're a hero to us back home. So I just want to say thank you for a tremendous career.
Oh, nice one. Nice one. That means a lot.